At Pitt County High School are concerned about a new bathroom policy.
They are now required to fill out a Google form to go to the bathroom. Justin Lundy spoke with students and reached out to the school system for answers. He's live outside of D.H. Conley with what he found out. Justin.
Yes, a few students reached out to me about a new bathroom policy at D.H. Conley High School. This time last year, many of them had to raise their hands to go to the bathroom, and now they got to use their phones.
Only one person would be out at a time, and while you're in the bathroom, you only get 7 minutes. If you go longer than 7 minutes, then you can be considered skipping.
D.H. Conley senior Mason Hamilton is talking about a new bathroom policy. He says students are required to fill out a Google form, as seen, to use the bathroom.
To fill out that Google form, pull it up online, log in like twice, and then fill that all out, ask for permission from the teacher, get the bathroom pass. That takes like 5, 6, 7 minutes of classroom time. Whereas if you wanted to go to the bathroom, you raise your hand, it takes 5 seconds, and now you're leaving to go to the bathroom.
And if a student is not back in class after 7 minutes, he claims they could receive in-school suspension.
Because if you really got to use the bathroom, then the kid's not going to sit and speed up what he's doing, you know what I mean? And it's messed up if just because you're using the bathroom, you get suspended for taking too long.
I reached out to Pitt County School spokesperson Tom McClellan about the policy, and he sent me the following statement. The 7-minute bathroom visit guideline has been included in the DHC student handbook for a number of years. A key factor in the creation of the form was to furthermore enhance safety and security measures for the DHC campus as well. Dr. Swinson, DHC principal, has always had an open door policy for students and parents to address any concern regarding these guidelines. The value of instructional time is obviously of significant importance.
Okay, so here at EFA, we have been really against the data collection on our students via these surveys, panorama surveys, and others that are used throughout the state. In fact, mandated for use throughout the state with social emotional learning requirements. So we're against data collection, full stop. Pitt County actually has been one of the worst offenders in terms of noticing parents about the surveys and not forcing students to take those surveys. So that's where we stand on that. However, safety and security, this district said that was of concern. There's some merit to that because Pitt County has been one of the worst schools in terms of escalation of violence. Charlotte-Mecklenburg schools would be another one. So I'm just going to follow this along before I tell you where we're going to weigh in and just present another reason why we think that this policy is absolutely coming to a school near you. Absolutely. We reported on a story, I think August 30th, about Charlotte-Mecklenburg schools had a big board meeting. It was a board retreat meeting, and they were informed of new and improved, I guess you could say, Title IX policies. And they, in this presentation, I'm going to show it to you. They're talking to the school board members who will, of course, disseminate this down to the principals and teachers that Biden has this Title IX policy revision coming out. Title IX is, of course, sexual harassment protection. Now they're including gender. And the way it comes out is this. Boys can use the girls' bathroom at any time. Check out this. This is a slide directly from the presentation that's probably not only given in Charlotte, but everywhere by the school board lawyers. Check this out. Allow all students to use the bathrooms, locker rooms, other sex segregated facilities consistent with their gender identity. We'll talk about what that means with the next slide. But don't require them to use a separate restroom. Now, if you actually have legitimate bullying issues, they can use a privacy bathroom. We can pretty much tell you there's not going to be any bullying because the first offense, kids are going to be booted out on their ass if they even talk about it a different pronoun. We've seen that, right? So kids can use a facility carte blanche. Now, what's the definition of matching with their gender? Well, check this out. Cisgender would be people that believe their biological sex is given to them by God, and that's what they're going to ride with. So the genderqueer non-binary, it means kids that can't fit in either box. In other words, I'm I'm not a boy, I'm not a girl, it's kind of whatever I feel like, etc. And I'm just going to go with it. Meaning, if they want to go into the girls' bathroom, they see a really attractive girl to them, want to go in the bathroom, they're a dude, they do it. Transgender is a bit more fully committed, meaning I'm a guy, I'm going to dress like a girl, and I'm going to go to these bathrooms. Okay, so let's go back to the Pitt County school issue. If you've got this going on and you have to allow boys in the girls' bathroom, does it not make sense to record who is in there and limit the amount of time? It seems to make sense to me. That's why I think these policies are going to be everywhere. Now, here's the reason stated, not only in Charlotte-Mecklenburg schools, but everywhere. It's safety. Now, they don't care about the safety of girls. That much is clear. They care about the 2% of high schoolers that identify as transgender. Remember the slide I just showed you? Let's go back. It's not only transgender, it's somebody says they're non-binary. So that means when I touch the doorknob of the bathroom, I'm a boy. And when I open the door and walk through the threshold, I'm a girl. Okay, that's what that means. In other words, anyone can use any bathroom at any time. 27% feel unsafe at school, 35% are bullied, etc. This is the rationale they're using, folks. So it's not about girls feeling unsafe. It's about the mythical unicorn that are transgender students that are getting bullied, which, by the way, there is already a laws on the books and policies on the books to punish anyone that bullies, right? But it's just that they're making the transgender students more special. Getting back to the Pitt County policy, it does make sense to have some kind of mechanism by which to record who's in the bathroom and when, because you cannot prevent this stuff from happening. And that's the problem. You're not going to be able to prevent it from happening. Let's talk about the boys that are in danger from this policy as well. What's to say that a female student doesn't decide to use the male bathroom and goes in and sees a boy going to the bathroom in a urinal, gets offended, and reports the boy for bullying. Now, he didn't know that she was going to go into the bathroom. He didn't know that his personal space was going to be invaded, and yet it happened. Or let's just say, I don't know, a female student goes into the bathroom at the same time as a boy is in there, and it's a he said, she said, and makes up a story of being sexually assaulted. So it is a protection of all students to have biological sex segregated spaces like that. The solution is going to be tracking your kids going to the bathroom. So I'm going to have to weigh in that this policy makes sense. We've had a lot of parents reach out to us and say, this is an outrageous data collection. I mean, it is, but unfortunately, we're going to have to give up a lot of rights. I'm telling you guys, a lot of rights to accommodate this absolutely insane leftist vision for America coming down from the Biden administration, aided and abetted by our state superintendent, Catherine Truitt, aided and abetted by many districts, many school board chairs across this state, aided and abetted by radical left superintendents all across the state. We see them in the New Hanover district. We're definitely seeing it in Orange County. So these are bureaucrats that are doing it and elected officials. We need to hold them all accountable. Again, yeah, it's giving up your right, but it's because we're already giving up so many rights by allowing this Title IX bullcrap that Biden has in store for us to come into our schools and to perpetuate itself. So while you might be upset with that, Pitt County, I think it's kind of needed. And I tell you what, the rest of the state, if you're not already dealing with this,